Hey guys, this is the Transformer Gundam, and welcome to part 2 of the Perfect Grade Aile Striker plus Skygrasper. So for assembly, you would first start off with this part. This part you actually attach on later, but once you attach it on, it's really hard to take off, so I decided to keep it on. After that, you would take the wings and attach it. Basically, you would plug them in here in the hole. So basically this just goes in here, like so. Then after you assemble these wing pieces, basically you would plug these onto the bottom, as you can see with these pegs. Basically that hole will match up with the peg, and basically you just plug it in like so. Then you would do the same thing for the other side. And then after that, you would pretty much have your completed Perfect Grade Aile Striker pack. So for Gimmicks, it doesn't really do much other than attach to the Perfect Grade Strike, which is the main reason why you buy it for. But it does have some moving parts, like these flaps can move up and down. The wings can go up, and you gotta pull them out a little. It can rotate, or they can go down slightly. These, of course, can move up and down, and this is how you would plug it into the Perfect Grade Strike. Oh, one thing I actually did forget to add on was the beam sabers, which of course they just plug into the hole. So you would just plug it in like so. Look at the other one. And by the way, the Perfect Grade Strike doesn't come with beam sabers, so if you want beam sabers, the only way you can get it is through this kit. So just plug the other beam saber into the other side. There we go. And basically these can rotate up and down, and of course the handle can come out. But yeah, other than that, that's really about it for all the gimmicks. And now I'm going to show you how to attach it to your Perfect Grade Strike. So to prepare it to attach to the Perfect Grade Strike, very simple. You would basically take this part, the white part, and move it back like so. So like this. Now I'll just move it back. You would then move the beam sabers up. These also rotate up, and you're pretty much ready to go to attach it to your Perfect Grade Strike. So basically, to attach it to the Perfect Grade Strike, you have to pull down this tab here, which reveals a slot for you to plug in the Skygrasper. So basically that plugs into here. So you would just take this and plug it in, and there we go. And yes, I did take the bottom half of the Perfect Grade Strike off just to show you, but basically it is attached. So here's how the Perfect Grade Strike basically looks with the aile striker pack attached, and I think it looks pretty good, but I do have some issues with it. Like, for example, I don't find the connection that sturdy. As you can see, there's nothing that really connects these parts to the shoulder, so they're just kind of free floating here. As you can see, it can go up really easily like that. And even then, as you can see, they don't really stay flush with the shoulder. They just kind of go up like that a lot. But and also another issue is that it does make him back heavy. So you can see he's already starting to lean back. But once again, it looks really good. But the good thing about this kit is that they do give you a action base, so you can attach to the perfect grade strike to the action base, so you can get some cool action shots and you don't have to worry about it falling over. Speaking of the base, I know I went over it briefly in my last video, but I don't think I went over it enough. Basically, you'd have it like this. If you want to attach the perfect grade Skygrasper, you just plug it into this plug. But if you want to attach the aile strike, basically this part is, there we go. You can change this to make it higher, like so. Basically, this goes into here, and if you want to attach the perfect grade strike, you would move it to the very top part, and then that just clicks in, and you can basically use this top plug to plug in your perfect grade strike to the action base, which basically there's a hole at the bottom of the perfect strike, and that basically plugs in to here. So here's the perfect grade aile strike on the action base, and as you can see, this thing is tall. It will take up a lot of space, but it does work pretty well. The connection is very sturdy, and you can get some cool action poses with it now without having to worry about it falling over. So we'll turn it to the side and take a closer look at the aile striker pack. Some nice details in it, which I will eventually go in with the panel line marker. But yeah, once again, it's really nice. The wingspan on it is pretty good. And it also does come with 2 beams for the beam saber, which they are pretty big beams, as you can see. If I compare it, it's not this little smaller than the perfect grade strike, but still, these are really big for beam sabers. Like, here is a 1/100 beam, and that's 160 beam. So yeah, these beams are massive. And of course, you can just unplug the beam saber handle, and then you can plug it in. So it's just, as you can see, this, get back into focus here, just plugs into here. And there you go. Now we got a 160 scale beam saber. Once again, here's just another comparison. So, and here, just for fun, let's compare it to the Grand Slam sword, which of course this thing is still bigger than the beam saber, but still, that's still a pretty big beam saber. And of course you can hold it in his hand. Sorry, my camera keeps getting out of focus, but there's a tab right here. If you focus. Okay, let's see. Basically, right here there's a tab, and that can basically tap into his hand right there, and then basically you can just hold it with his fingers, and there you go. But yeah, that's pretty cool, the beam saber. Here's a look at the back details. Let me see if I can get some light on it. So it's kind of hard to film something this huge. But yeah, there's some nice details. The thrusters. You probably won't be able to see that. And also down here too. But yeah, it's nicely detailed. I will include a photo gallery at the end of the video, so you can see more of the details of this kit. But anyways, so that's how it looks with it attached to the aile strike. Now I'm going to show you how to attach it to the Skygrasper. So basically, to attach it to the Skygrasper, all you have to do is just get this part, lift this part up like so, kind of straighten these back, and then the beam sabers you just twist forward like so, and these just put back so they're straight, and that's really about it. That's all you really have to do, and now it's ready to be attached to the Skygrasper. So to attach it to the perfect grade Skygrasper, you would basically plug it into a hole, which you can't always see, and also here's my perfect grade cat. Franklin, say hi. Look how perfect he is. But anyways, here, let me just take this off. Basically, it would plug into a little hole in here. So you would just take it, basically just line it up. Sorry, this might be completely out of focus. But basically, there you have it. The perfect grade aile striker pack attached to the Skygrasper. So here you go. This is basically how it looks as a standalone kit. If you just got this without the perfect grade strike, and it makes a really good looking display. But there's nothing really else playability wise you can do with this. But I would definitely want to recommend this as a standalone kit, unless you just like the look of the Skygrasper or the aile striker pack. But I would definitely recommend this if you have the perfect grade strike. But anyways, that's basically about it for this review. I will include a photo gallery at the end of this video. So final thoughts on this kit. I would definitely get it if you have the perfect grade strike. But other than that, unless you're a big fan of the Skygrasper or aile striker pack, there's no really point in having this kit. I mean, it looks cool, but there's just not that much you can do with it. So that's basically about it. So this is the Transformer Gundam, signing out. What is he doing now? Oh, and is it just me, or does the aile striker combiner sequence remind anyone else of the Power Rangers Mighty Morphin Megazord combiner sequence?
Let's show them some Megazord power!
See what I mean?